tarot. This is tarot for beginners, or even if you've started tarot and you need a little bit of help beginning and kind of knowing where to start. I'm just going to read a little bit from one of my tarot card guidebooks to help the beginners out here or people just starting out. I've been doing tarot for years now. I also was actually interested in astrology and just knowing things at a very young age before I knew what tarot was or what zodiac signs actually were. When you know, you know. Like, if it's meant for you, it's meant for you before you even know it's meant for you. But I'm just going to read a little bit out of my tarot guidebook to help beginners here just starting up. Understanding the deck. The major cards. Known as the tarot's trump cards, the 22 major arcana cards signify a complete journey of the psyche. They are the archetypes we carry within ourselves, the characters of themes that hold us back and set us free. These cards usually indicate deeply rooted issues within our lives. The journey of major arcana cards begins with the Fool, number 0, and ends with the World, number 21. Take your time getting to know these 22 cards. They are extremely powerful and should not be taken lightly in your readings. The minor cards. Together, the suits of Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles make up what's called the minor arcana. They are 14 cards within each suit. Cards number 1 through 10 usually point to a situation or a quality you're experiencing. The 11th through 14th cards, known as the court cards, often represent an actual person in your life. Minor arcana cards help bring depth, complexity to a reading, giving context to the more dominant major arcana cards. You'll find more about characteristics that define each of the 4 suits in the following pages. So just kind of want to show you the pages here, even though it's all backwards. All right. So Wands, ruled by the element of fire, the Wands represent inspirational and creativity. They relate to our ambitions, goals, and dreams. They mark the beginning of all ventures within the mind and spirit. Many wands in readings indicate the situation resides mostly in the mind, not yet in the external world. Cups. Cups are the suit of emotion. They address the quality of our relationships and our connections to others. They speak of love, friendship, and all of that in between. The suit of Cups is ruled by the element of water. Several cup cards indicate the situation mostly involves the heart. Swords. The swords are the suit of action and intellect, ruled by the element of air. The dynamic cards address change, conflict, and power. They point to constructive and destructive tendencies within us all. A reading dominated by swords indicates a situation of turmoil and distress. Pentacles, the suit of worldly possessions. The pentacles often speak to issues involving our home, money, or career. They reflect upon our generosity and our greed. Pentacles are ruled by earth element. When many appear in a reading, it means the focus is on material things, property, income, and or home. The court cards. The cards numbered 11 through 14 in each of the minor arcana suits are called the court cards. In many decks, they're named the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. I choose a common variation that ties into our family system. Page represents daughter, Knight represents son, Queen represents mother, and King represents father. This offers an immediate connection to the cards, allowing you to easily and intuitively link each character to someone you know. Unlike all the other tarot cards, the court cards typically represent people, not situations. They can be hard to interpret, especially at first. Be patient. Here is a simple and very generalized guide to get you started. The Wand family. So if you are pulling any of the court cards, any page, knight, queen, king, this is telling you what each family means. So if it was like the Queen of Wands, or the King of Cups, or the Page of Swords, it kind of lets you know if you're pulling a specific suit, it lets you know what the family tie means in the situation. The Wand family, a vibrant and well-loved family. They make dangerous enemies. The Cups family, artistic, open-minded, quiet, a family of dreamers. The Swords family, well-educated and highly repetitive, not necessarily a warm family. The Pentacles family, very grounded, deeply connected to nature and home. Reading the cards. I guess I didn't show you guys this page though. But yeah, that was the card, the page I just read you. And now we're reading the cards just to kind of help you get started with reading your cards. Getting readings. If you hope to become a gifted tarot reader, the first step is to have your own cards read regularly. Yes, sometimes by a friend is fine, but it is important that you seek out a seasoned reader. Watch how the reader handles the cards and how they ask questions, interpretations, and are phrased. Ask questions, take in all that you feel is valuable. Every reading is an opportunity to learn about yourself as a current and as a reader. Support your local psychic. What to ask? Before beginning any reading, it's very important to clarify what your or your court's intentions are, expectations are, to get the ball rolling. Ask, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? Do you want to know? After spending a few moments on this formula, a clear question. Try to avoid yes or no questions. Beginning with the word what can especially be helpful. For example, what do I need to know about? Once you have your question set, hold it steady in your mind. Repeat it out loud or intentionally while shuffling your cards. This step is incredibly important. Shuffling. The most common way to shuffle is a simple overhand method, holding the cards face down in your repetitive hand. This means your dominant hand. For most people, it's the left. You use, non-dominant, excuse me. Use your dominant hand to move the cards as shown. Repeat your questions out loud or intentionally as you shuffle, or stop when you sense you are finished. You honestly can shuffle the cards any way you want. Everyone does it their own way. Just because I'm telling you a way doesn't mean to follow my way. That's like with anything in life. If you see something on TV or on social media that you like and you're like, yeah, I can do this, and you copy exactly step by step what they do, it's going to be boring for other people watching or boring for other people to listen. You want to find your own unique way of doing anything in life. You know, so however you want to shuffle your cards. Some people just pull, like they'll literally just take the deck and pull a card with their question like this. I like to shuffle them until a card pulls out from spirit. Like I said, it's completely how you want to do it. Do it your way. That's the whole thing about tarot. It's all about your way. Yes, I'm giving you generalized steps, but it's literally your intuition, what your gut feeling says is right. Cutting. Set the cards down in front of you. Now it's time to cut the deck. Again, using your repetitive hand, lift the cards and allow the deck to break into 3 piles. Let the sections separate naturally. Don't overthink it. Look at 3 stacks, intuitively make them into a stack again. So it shows you how to break into 3 things. I personally don't do this. Like I said, I'm just reading